Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming to Dale Chanel's 48 Square, where we do soap opera reviews. I would like you to take a moment and come to my channel and look at my catalog of videos for my two soap operas I cover, which is The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful. Please like and subscribe and be the first to comment regarding my videos. They are greatly appreciated. And also, I like talking with you all as well about the stories. Please share my videos on your social media platforms. First like, then share on social media forums such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and any other ones you want to, share my videos on to get more people to come in and talk with me about the stories. And of course, to build my channel up. And I really appreciate it to all my new subscribers as well as my old but goodies. Okay, let's go right on into that summary that we always have when we get ready to go over the soaps for today. We have Sharon is haunted by her nightmares. Then we have Ashley shares surprising news with Jack. Then finally, we have Billy and Phyllis' romantic getaway is interrupted. Now, the only thing I'm going to say about that, why, when you're trying to have something very on the low, for nobody to see, why would you stay at home? Why would you do that, especially when you're not telling anyone you're going out of town? Well, Phyllis did do that, but Billy should have did the same thing. Then nobody would have been creeping around, coming up at his doorstep, interrupting him and Phyllis' rendezvous. But then again, what the hell am I talking about? Phyllis is married. Okay, so let's scratch all that I said before. And let's get down to her infidelity. Yes, she should be caught. The writers need to do better, really better, because yes, it can happen in real life. What's pretty much going on screen. However, can we just pull up and just do the old-fashioned thing when stuff is not working for you no more? Get the hell out. Meaning, get a divorce. Okay, just say, hey, it is what it is. Because what's gonna come up is probably a baby. Then Jack gonna think he's the father. Then Billy gonna think he's the father. And then we have a paternity test that we have to take to get the true DNA of who's the father or not. Do we really want to play that route? Do we really want to go down that road? Oh, I'm gonna have to write a letter to the writers. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to do it. But anyway, we go where we're recapping off from last episode, which was aired last Friday. We have Kevin and Mariah are still talking, and Mariah goes to tell Kevin everything when Dylan and Sharon walks in the door and stops Mariah in her tracks. Literally, Sharon screams out, "Stop!" And that kind of makes Dylan feel a little, a bit concerned that she would go into a high-pitched voice of concern for her daughter when he's physically seeing nothing for her to be having that type of emotion come from her. But then she gets herself together because everybody looking at her like she's crazy. And then, they pretty much come on into the den area to greet Mariah and Kevin a little bit more subtle. Then we leave that situation. We go to Phyllis and Billy. They're also making out, or they are making out on the couch that they love to seem to congregate at. Instead of going upstairs where you got a big ass bed, or just pretty much do it on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Why you gonna mess up a good couch for that? That's for lounging, not having sex and getting all your juices on it. Anyway, I'm glad it's leather. But anyway, we go on. They both get phone calls from their cell phones, so immediately they think, okay, we got to stop. This is not something that we should be doing. They're taking that as a voice of reasoning. However, they both answer their phones and then they get right back to where they left off. Okay, go figure. Oh, we go to Jack. Jack is going over with Ashley at the athletic club on the outside by the pool on what is definitely going on with her. Ashley is telling Jack it was Hillary who did the fraudulently type of behavior. She the one paid off the lab tech that ended up in the boy having a suicide, and just the whole debauchery was on Hillary. So she's pretty much done thrown Hillary under the bus where she needed to be and to never be seen again. But because he's getting on her about maybe it's Dr. Neville who's doing it, why she's doing all that, trying to hide, him. And she's like, I ain't finna let him lose his license over crazy ass Hillary and her stupid antics. But anyway, so she dropped a dime on Jack about Hillary's and to stay away from her pretty much. Then we go to Hillary. Hillary just finished getting the groove on with her husband Devon, and they both feeling kind of good and proud of themselves. And she's thinking because she did the do with him, he's gonna pretty much leave her alone on all facets of bothering her about cutting back on her work related duties and of course seeing Jack. But he don't. He go right on into her and tell her, honey, you gonna go see the doctor because I lost you once almost, and I'm not gonna try to do that again. And then, she gets scared because her hands start trembling. And then she just makes it like she's cold. So he said, well, Dan, why you didn't tell me I go adjust the air? And she said, yeah, these little facilities, they they can tend to get a little bit colder than you would want them to be. And then, she's, shaking, but she's just trying to hide that hand from trembling. And when her whole body started trembling, what the hell is she going to do then? Go figure. All right. Don't think it's going to pay any attention to her trying to lie because Devon's going to figure it out. And then once he find out that you told Jack, an outsider, your boss, but you couldn't even divulge that information once you found out with your husband. That's the ultimate betrayal, okay? Ultimate betrayal. So he's going to catch up with your lies and he's going to feel that his family member had been trying to warn him, but he's been giving you the benefit of the doubt, this, there, and everywhere. And you still ain't coming up straight with him. So it is what it is. When you get your just due, your comeuppance, then just be prepared to swallow it all by yourself without any chaser. So, like I said, she's scared to even try to tell him anything, and he's just being the dutiful husband, trying to take care of her. And he's talking about he gonna talk to Jack about cutting her hours back. Ooh, honey, if it was a loose rock trying to roll down on a hill, honey, she would have pushed that rock on Devon and crashed his skull, and he would have been dead as a doorknob. Okay, but that's how she looked at him, like, you crazy. You would do no such thing. You would not tell him anything. I'm like, oh Lord, this woman done lost her mind. She must forgot that it's not Kane or Lily or Neil or any other person she's talking to. It's her husband this time, y'all. So I was like, girl, you done crossed the wrong bridge now. But you're like, he's gonna figure it out. He gonna know. We go to the commercial. We come back. We're on Billy and Phyllis. They're making out again when the house line starts to ring. So that's another deterrent. And they're trying to figure out, well, we really don't need to be doing this. But they hot and horny. They're gonna continue to do it. They're just like little rabbits. They're gonna end up with a baby. That's what it is. But anyway, we leave that situation. We go to Ashley. She goes on to tell Jack Hillary is manipulative and ruthless. And okay, we got that straight, and we pretty much know that. She gonna still drop some more dime on him. Then we go to Hillary. Hillary is saying she's cold, but it's her hand. Okay, I went through all that. I'm sorry. Then we go to Dr. Neil, and he's telling Neil and Ashley, he called Neil over to the athletic club to talk. And he said, Ashley knows about Hillary blackmailing him. He said, what the hell? What are you doing? Are you trying to put us both in orange jumpsuits? And he's like, I ain't trying to do that behind him. It is what it is. Our circle of three just got added one more to the list, okay? Before it's all over with, the whole news media is going to find out, Neil. So I don't understand what you even worried about. Your secret is definitely coming out. And let the Stones be where they are, unless we're going to just kill Hillary on off, which I don't find a reason for her to really be there. I really don't, unless she's going to have an affair with Jack, and then he's going to regret it. And the only way he's going to do it if he find out about Billy and his wife Phyllis. So it is what it is, but it still seems like it's a total loss to even have her on the show. Maybe they can pay her on another character or something, but she's not cutting it for me. Her time is pretty much coming up. Because I don't see a story plot for her. She's getting on everybody's nerves. Damn sure getting on my nerves. So I think we should write the writers of the show. So that might be something I need to do on my downtime. Okay? Moving on. We go to Dylan. And we go back to Dylan and Sharon. He's trying to figure out what is going on with baby Sully. Okay? And then well, not babysitter, but he's trying to figure out what's going on between Sharon, Mariah, and Kevin, and all this whole mess. When Sully starts to cry, then that's when Sharon tells Dylan to go upstairs and check on baby Sully. It sounds like that's a cry that he wants his father, but she was just deflecting. But he crazy about the little boy. He said, "Okay, now I'm okay. Y'all want something to talk about? I'm cool with that. I ain't gotta hear y'all business, but I'm gonna find out. I sure am." So while he's upstairs, she goes in and talks to Mariah. Um kind of make a small talk, and then she gets rid of Kevin pretty much. Then the room is just there with this between her and Mariah. And so Mariah goes in to say, well, hell, I ain't have nobody to say nothing to it. I'm tired of keeping this secret by myself. I can't handle it. And so Sharon look at her like, you little heifer. You told me first I wanted to get the stuff off my back, the money off my back and tell everybody. Didn't matter how which way it's gonna go because truth needed to come out. Everybody gonna suffer in the end anyway. But that's what we do. We suffer when we get back up. We fall down, we get back up as a family, and we forgive one another. But now you said no, that wasn't possible. So you want me to go around here and hold this secret by myself? But you gonna hold this secret with me. That's just how we roll. We like 4 flat tires, sister. And so she's like, I can't take it no more. She wants to tell. So that's why you tell a person when you do some damage, don't tell nobody. It should just be left up to you and the Lord. Because when you start including people, you just might well just turn yourself in because somebody on your team is going to always spill the beans and it's always going to look bad, more so for the person that started the room in the first place or that started the secret. So pretty much, like I said, she got rid of Kevin. She's trying to keep Mariah in the house and this, that, and the other, but to cuss her out and some more about letting go of the secret. And she like, I just got to have somebody I can tell. You had me to tell. I need somebody to tell. So we were like, oh, fall down to your knees, honey, and pray about it. Okay. Then roll over, get back up, and go tell the truth. So we go to commercial. We come off a commercial. We go back to Mariah. Mariah goes to tell Sharon she's scared to what is happening to her. She confirms to her mother that she don't think she's taking her medicine. Sharon bites back into her behind and say, yes, I am taking my medicine, but all this shit is just getting on my goddamn nerve. Everybody going crazy. I'm trying to keep the family together. You trying to tear us apart. I'm like, ain't that the pot caught in the kettle black? God dog it. See, they just already fussing at each other and tearing into each other. See what lies do? They just spread, manifest itself, and boom, it's all over. Everybody's just in total chaos. But anyway, Dylan come down. And he's like, what the hell is still going on with you two? What's wrong with you women? Oh, Lord, I tell you the truth. Can't take it. I just can't take it. So we go to Dr. Neville, situation with Dr. Neville and Neil. They still arguing, like, okay, so what's the plan of action now? Do we even have a plan of action? I don't think you do, Neil, because I think you just need to spill your guts to 2 other culprits that pretty much held Hillary captive and go on and take it what it is. Hell, you ain't doing that anyway. You ain't working on nothing but your sobriety. Go on, take that time and let everybody else, live their own life. Okay? And so we leave that situation. We go to Hillary. Hillary just apologized to Devon, but Devon is not hearing it. He's like, wait a minute. Now, you just snapped at me before. Then you going to turn around and snap at me again? Nah, hell, I ain't having this. But Hillary is trying to apologize, for snapping and getting all into her feelings. But then again, she turned around and snapped at him again. So Devon like, fuck this, I'm gone. Deuces. So she's hollering behind him, oh, come back, Devon, come back. I'm sorry to that. And then she goes and have a seat on the sofa. Then Jack starts he comes up to her sweet door and knocking on the door, and she pretty much thinks it's Devon. But then she opens her door and she finds it's Jack. And he looking mad as hell at her, like blackmailing my sister. So he come on in, he gonna get in that ass too. So she ain't got no ass now. She flat as a pancake because with Devon kind of tearing it off, and then Jack coming in with his side of the story of what's going on, she just looked like she done been deflated. Okay, totally deflated, ass, titties, and all. Okay, but anyway, Jack shows up. He finna get Hillary straight and shit. We move on from there. We go to Billy and Phyllis. Both have finished finally, guys, making sex, lust whatever you want to call it, because it sure won't love. Because love won't make you do all that, okay? But it won't make you do all that. You need to be doing that with your significant other on paper, or you need to end the situation and then go get with that person if that's the case. But anyway, it is what it is. They're feeling good about themselves, and they're making small talk on the couch and this, that, and that. And then they hear a knock at the door. We got dog it. At least they got a chance to get it in, huh? One would think. Who's at the door knocking, guys? It's damn Ashley. Ashley already done started shit. And she proud of herself for starting the shit. And I ain't mad at her. Hell, if anybody got to go to jail, put the right one in there. Don't put the wrong person in. So we go to commercial. We come back. We got Billy goes to open the door for his sister Ashley. And of course, Phyllis is hiding around the corner, taking everything in. Can't really see anything because she's too scared to go peeping around the corner. So she got her back turned with her pocketbook and heels, pretty much, hanging with her while she's sitting there listening to the conversation. Okay, Ashley walk in, like she owns shit. And then she goes into the little main area that they just pretty much got finished um, having sex on that couch. There's always people partaking, sitting on and shit. All the juices of love being put down and dripping down there. I know that is pitiful, y'all. I should have got that graphic with y'all, but okay, I just thought I could talk to y'all that way. But anyway, I was just hoping Phyllis had put her drawers back on, but then I think she always had them on anyway. Because that would be a mess. I mean, Bethany left her bra over there on the couch one time, and I forgot who found the bra. I think it was Ashley. Ashley or Jill. But anyway, it is what it is. She go over to tell Billy that she wants to work back with the company again, and Jack giving her a hard time and this, that, and the other. And she goes on to call herself drinking the wine that he had actually poured out for Phyllis. So we move from there. We go back to Jack. Jack is getting into Hillary, while Devon is downstairs tearing into Dr. Neville. Neil is trying to see why was he tearing into Dr. Neville after Dr. Neville gets his feel or his take on the situation. And, Devon's just like, he got to fuss at somebody here because his wife won't let him fuss at her. So he got to take it out on somebody. And it might well damn be him. Because, certain things she had told Devon about Dr. Neville in the study and this, that, and the other. So Dr. Neville pretty much got from his seat, got on standing level with Devon, even though he did have to look down at him because, Devon's short as hell. He go on and try to defend his part in the situation of the drug not working appropriately. And, Devon's like, I put too much money in it. I'm like, man, it's chancellor money. That's old money, honey. You ain't that old to even have the thought of working for that. So sit your ass down. You ain't work for that money. You just happen to be in a good situation at the good time, and the good got dropping on you. Okay? Can you understand what I'm saying, y'all? Understand what I'm saying. But anyway, he was just mad because Hillary got him going like that. Hillary got all these men going crazy. Got them all going crazy, y'all. But anyway, Dr. Neville gonna state his point in the whole issue, and he gonna skedaddle out the way and gonna get back to that research. Where he know he need to be day and night and day at the damn lab. He don't need to be coming out for nothing because he got Hillary's life on the line as well as a couple other folks, regular patients that he need to go on and get that cure together. Go on and get that cure together so these folks can get on their way of recovering. But he just playing footsies with everybody and going out having little dates here and there, and need to be at that lab. He know he's being at that lab because every time you get a conversation with him, hell, he talking about the drug trial and what's going on with it. He need to just be in that lab night and day, day and night, day and night. Okay. But anyway, after Neville leaves, Dr. Neville leaves, here, what's his name? Neil goes in and trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with you, son. And since you getting on him like that, I mean, damn, what's going on? What's wrong with Hillary? Then he goes on to tell his dad that, his pride is hurt. He didn't tell his dad his pride hurt, but that's what it is. His pride is hurt because Hillary done walked up and down his whole spine and made him be paralyzed and shit. He don't know where he's coming or going either. However, he does confess to his dad that, hey, I think I might be losing Hillary. And of course, hopefully Neil is still on point. He pretty much get that Hillary don't try to fool around with somebody else and try to lead the poor boy in the dirt. But it is what it is. That's what she does. Stupid. Your sister been telling you from here to days in what the girl was about. But okay, you got to experience yourself. Experience is a good teacher. Okay, hard, hard school or hard knocks or something like that. Many of your life experiences will be your greater teacher. Okay. Anyway, we go to Dylan. Dylan comes down to see another bad interaction between Mariah and Sharon. He tried to clear it up. Sharon's trying to say she's going to make a 20-some-year-old stay at home because she's too scared that she's going to go out there and spread their business to Kevin, this, and other. Dylan said, fuck that. Girl, go. Run like the wind. Get your shit and go, honey. I'll take care of this tornado that is called Sharon, honey. You go on and have your good time. Because by the time you get to start working, as Sage's replacement, you're going to have more than enough time to be sharing with your mom. And I know you don't want to be with no old woman. Go and find your friend, honey. Go like the wind. Okay, so Mariah got the hint. She got her stuff. She got the hell on out of there. She going to meet Kevin at Crimson Lights, I believe. We go to commercial. We come back. We have Sharon. Sharon is trying to make up a lie to tell Dylan, and she's telling him she's trying to protect Mariah. Protect her from who, Sharon? Oh, you the one holding out the lies. You the one holding out the lies, girl. Poor Mariah. That's all I pray for. But anyway, they start going and making small talk, and then he gives her a hug, like she has really been spending all of her mental energy, and he just see her about to collapse. He see her, y'all. Then Mariah, like I said, she already made it to Crimson Lights. Mariah walks up in on Kevin. He doesn't notice her at first, but she does take in an earshot of his conversation that he's having on his cell phone, and he knows who she's talking to, and it was truly Natalie. Once Kevin sees her in eye shot, he gets off the phone with Natalie, and he starts paying attention to who he called his best friend. So she was like, you didn't have to get off the phone. You could have kept talking to her like lies, Mariah. Stop all the lies. Hell, if he got off the phone with you, he chose to talk to you versus going out trying to hang with Natalie, because I'm sure she asked him to come out. He chose you. So that should tell you a lot about who he is really interested in. Crazy. Then we go to Hillary. Hillary is trying to get back with Jack up in the suite, okay? But Jack shuts her shit down. He's like, I'm riding Team Ashley, my sister, every day, all day, every day. So I don't know what the hell you talking about. I told you about going around here and starting up shit. I told you that way back when, but you didn't listen. You ain't listen. But then Neil gonna co-sign for you, and that's how you got back in the circle. But you pretty much out the circle now, so you, unless you tell me something different, you hang up your heels and everything else, because we can just disown you right now. Okay. Hilda goes in and tells Jack she's trying to protect a loved one, a member of her own. And she's saying, now, push that back in your driveway, okay? Put it in your driveway and turn the ignition on, okay? And see if it'll crank. But anyway, Jack, like, who are you trying to protect? And then I don't know how he clues right into it, goes back to her kidnapping. I'm like, God damn, Jack. He's smart in some areas, but dumb as fuck in the other when it comes to Phyllis. I don't understand how he can be so sharp in one area and then so dumb in the next. He be so women in the abyss, the Bermuda Triangle, done swallow and suck them under, y'all. When it comes to that love thing. That dog, when it comes to something that makes some sense. Jack is on point. On point all the time, every day, all day. Okay. Let's see here. But then, Jack goes in and tell her while she's sitting down on the couch feeling sorry for herself. Who is it? Who is it? I want a name. I ain't playing with you no more, girl. I ain't playing with you no more. So I don't know if he gave up the name. It didn't really say or not. But, Hillary comes and finds Dr. Nelvin and Ashley at the athletic club a little later on in the episode. But we ain't going to go there right now. We go back to Ashley. Ashley noticed the homeland phone is ripped out of the socket because she's still over there trying to be nosy at her little brother house that he inherited from Mrs. Chancellor. And she knows the 2 glasses of wine and stuff, and she knows it was poured for someone else. It wasn't her because he wasn't expecting her. So how would he know she would be on her way? Okay, so she knows he got another date, another woman. She told me, I'm gonna stay here and meet her. He said, hell no you ain't. No, you ain't. Because no, you can't. Because you already there, Ashley. You keep smelling some perfume scent. If you're close enough to be around Phyllis enough, you should make sure or take notice of what cologne, or not cologne, but perfume she's wearing. Then it might tickle your nose that, hey, Phyllis up in this house, and you could just went through every room till you found her. But you had to never go around the corner, would have shot the shit out of her. Y'all both probably would have fell out on the floor. Then he had to resuscitate both of you all. Because it's going to be a triangle of events. Okay? A Bermuda triangle of events when the shit is out the bag. But anyway, she knows he has a date, so she really trying to not really, what do you call it, be there and be interruptive towards his lady friend. But you know, she goes on and try to take a glass of wine, and then she want a glass of water. I don't know what the hell wrong with Ashley. Just damn, go seduce. What's his name? Dr. Neville. But anyway, we go to commercial. We come back off commercial. We're back with Phyllis. Phyllis is getting on Billy because, you know, at this time Ashley is gone. He got her out the house, you know, after telling her that because she goes in to tell Billy that she pretty much had this little talk with Jack, and she's trying to get back with the Abbott company and their scientific division, where, you know, she goes and make fragrances and this and that for the company. And Jack like, no, we need to find out what's going on before we can approve you, because you can't be bringing no scandal. You're an Abbott, true that, all day, every day. Goddamn, when we talk about money, we got to put you to the back. We gonna put you in the barn for right now. You can't come up to the main house, okay? Until all this stuff has resolved itself, you're gonna be in the barn. But I'll get back with you anyway. And you know, pretty much she's saying, you know, I'm trying to find some work. I need to step back from the foundation, not the foundation, but the drug trial, because it's kind of heated right now. I'm told some lies, and now I got to try to get out of it. But we got a good lawyer on retainer. He can do that. He can do some do work on people and make my credibility come back in, you know, the eyes of people. So she was talking about some type of ideas on fragrances or whatever. Bill started this shit with her, and then he just went on and said, why don't we let Phyllis come in and help you out? That would be a good partner for you to pair up with to make this dream come to reality. She said, okay, yeah, I like her. I'm like, you're not going to like her when you find out what she's doing to both of your brothers, okay? We a cat fight round now. But anyway, he goes on to get rid of her. And, you know, then he had to deal with Phyllis. So Phyllis is like behind the wall, listening to all this shit, Billy trying to, you know, make happen between her and Ashley. And she likes Ashley as a human being, true enough. But she ain't got time to be working with Ashley, and Ashley be getting kind of, you know, nosy. We done got her shit and exposed her and stuff, and then had her ostracized from the Abbott clan. But Ashley done went over to the hospital, not the hospital, the athletic club, to meet up with Dr. Neville, and she finds him gazing at the moon because it's summer solace, where the moon is, you know, shines a little bit longer than normally or whatever. And then Dr. Neville is going over with Ashley details of the Hillary, from what Devon was telling her. You know, she exhausted, she had fell out, this, that, and the other, and you know, the rest is pretty much history. And he's saying, well, she's getting bad. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. But Ashley said, you're gonna have to work it out, Doc. I believe in you, hon. I have full-fledged confidence and disclosure that you're gonna do the right thing. You're gonna find a cure, honey. So, you know, he pretty much listens to what she's saying, and of course he has to go back to the lab. 'Cause he shouldn't have left the lab in the first place. He should be sleeping there. Don't come out, don't take no bath, don't do nothing. Just be all funky up in the lab trying to find the cause to save Hillary, okay? Because her death will be on all their heads. All her blood will be on their hands, okay? So anyway, pretty much Hillary shows up after they don't be done talking about her and this, that, and the other. And again, he ain't at them test tubes. He ain't at them tubes burning them, we call it Bunsen burners. Need to be getting on with some thunder and stuff, all that nature. Who all took science and know where I'm going with it. Okay. Hillary done got dressed up and came out and found her two nemesis. And they pretty much go at it with each other. And you talking about Hillary. I can't keep up my shit. Well, here, after what happened to yours? You just rolled yours flowing with water, just like a hurricane. No, instead of hurricane, a typhoon. Typhoon, y'all. Typhoon. Just spilling all the tea out. Spilling all the ocean out for everybody to partake of it if they could. But anyway, we know I can't nobody swallow that kind of, what do you call it? Reservoir or water that was flowing, because all of it was stinking. Just stinking. We don't want none of that. We want some pure, crystal clean water. And what Hillary serves up ain't nothing but dirty smelling fish and all that kind of stuff. Right? trash, everything. Just no. We go to Mariah. Mariah tells Kevin her mother is having marriage problems, marital problems. So that shuts Kevin shit all down, but he backs on and off. He said, okay, but one thing I don't understand is why is she asking you for advice? Meaning, he throwing her some shade, like she ain't good at dating, she ain't good at, holding no relationship. So, Kevin ain't stupid. He gonna let it go for a minute. Because he don't like to get into other people's affairs of that nature. Because he don't want nobody in his either. But she silenced him for right now. And then he feels well enough to go on and leave her by herself. I don't know where he's going, but anyway, it is what it is. She thanked him for taking out the time to talk with her and to be with her while she was going through her little crisis situation. So it's all kisses and balloons flying in the air. Okay, we go back to Dylan and Sharon. They are kissing and enjoying themselves because ain't nobody in the house but them and baby Sully, which is really baby Christian. But they up there, he's up there asleep. So they're down there talking about, their little family and baby Sully. And I don't know how they get on it, but Dylan talking about, we got to save for his college fund. I'm like, he don't jump from infancy to college. I'm like, who does that? But anyway, he just feels like he need to be the provider and the preparer for little Dylan's college fund, so he'll know for certain that his college will be all paid for. He just have to go and study hard and come out and get his career choice solidified by finding a job in the field, whatever he decides to do. Okay. And he's basically telling Sharon he don't come from money, so he definitely gonna have to be saving. And of course, it's just shocking the shit out of her, and she getting scared because he might well save out his ducats for a yacht or something because he ain't got no child. And much as they have sex around there, you would think Sharon would be pregnant again, so he could have a possible child. But Dylan ain't got no child, and he gonna be so heartbroken because he don't ask her on numerous occasions to tell him the truth. That help ain't told nobody no truth about nothing. Whoo, she gonna go down with her ship. She's like a true captain. If the ship got the ship got to sink, she gonna go down with it like the man in Titanic. Okay. Anyway, we go to Billy. Billy is telling. Well, Billy says he would love to tell them from the top of the world how much he cares about Phyllis, but he can't. And she knows it as well. Phyllis says she's scared about everyone finding out about them, but neither one of them want to get away from each other. They want to continue to have this lustful, loveless type of relationship because that's all it is. Love, ain't no love there. If it was love, love would have told her to tell her husband the truth. She can't fuck with him no more. She got to leave. Deuces, ain't divorced and gonna marry his brother. That's kind of tacky. I think they would need to leave the country, not the state, the country, because that would give them a better chance at having a relationship where Jack wouldn't come and try to blow up the place. Okay, because he definitely has had his share of bad luck of being in love with women. That's just a known fact. Anyway, we move on from there. We go back to Hillary. Hillary is going in on Dr. Nellis. She's telling him that Ashley was the one who let the cat out of the bag, and it's just a matter of time that all of them going to be going to jail. Not her, but then, yeah, you can go to jail too because Ashley got your ass on paying off a lab tech to get the drug passed through the FDA. And the drug had problems with it. So yeah, all y'all gonna be sitting around there in some orange jumpsuits. But then again, your number may be already up, Hillary, because you don't had the tremors. Now you don't had the falling out, the fainting spells. Yeah, your system is definitely shutting down. So if anything, you should be walking on eggshells around everybody and seeing what you can do to help the matter along instead of trying to blackmail people as you go along. But pretty much we go back to Sharon for that last and final scene. And it has a picture of Sharon walking down the stairs, hearing noise or whatnot, and a ghostly figure of Sage is holding baby Sully, which is baby Christian, is trying to go out the door. And it's just her mind messing with her. And I don't even know if she's taking her medication because she looked at the pills. It seemed like the pill bottle was full. So if she's taking her pills every day, it should be going down, y'all. But it is what it is. We don't know what the hell Sharon be doing. But anyway, it does appear to be a nightmare because she jumps out of her sleep in the bed with dealing on the side of her, and she's just waking up all startled and stuff. So that was it for the young, excuse me, the Young and the Restless that aired today, June 20th at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, my time. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow, God willing, giving y'all more play by play, blow by blow of the Young and the Restless. Yes, it should be called the Old and the Restless. Because even some of the old folks trying to get their groove on. And no, they going to get caught. Ain't that change? Whatever you do in the dark will come to light. Yes, it will. Yes, it will, y'all. But okay, blessings. Bye-bye.